winter, spring. But the great thing about it is if you live there as a young person, meet a lot of people, then you can travel all over the world and pretty much know someone wherever you're going. So it's nice, you know, it feels like the world got a little bit smaller and you've got friends everywhere. Now, has anyone ever been to a sliding centre or a bobsled track anywhere in the world?
No.
Guys in the back? No? Yes and no? It's pretty normal to say no. There's only 16 operational tracks like this in the world. And out of all of those 16 tracks, this is the world's fastest and the most technical. And that statistic is very, very good to us because it means people and athletes from all over, they want to come here, they want to train here, and all that extra funding that we get in by renting this place out and booking it out, renting the ice, it keeps it going.
Oh, I bet.
It cost us $109 million to build before 2010 when we had the Olympics here. And in the winter, it costs us a little over $10,000 a day to run. With all the things that we do here to create extra funding, on top of booking it out, we break even roughly each year, and that's how we're able to keep it open as this world-class training facility.
Goodness.
So there's not a lot going on up here today. It's still early season, but each day there are things happening. So there's a bit more going on sort of later this evening. Tomorrow, a few more things going on. And if anyone wants to come back up here to really catch a little bit of action, you can look up their schedule on the Whistler Sports Legacies website, the sliding centre section. There's a little section there that will bring up a PDF of what's happening each hour throughout each day, each week. So you can just come back up and have a look. We're going to go in, I'm going to tell you a lot more about the track and have a real good glimpse into what happens here, how it all formed, and why it's worth coming back to check it out. So we've got a short walk, guys, just a few minutes down below here, past that little part we're going to get out and underneath and to the other side of this track you can see in front. We're at the very bottom right now. Alright, everyone just needs to be extra careful. There is ice around today. That's the ice right here.
So guys, nag-start na ang aming nag-start na ang aming tour sa Whistler. See, hi doon. Yan, mga kasamahan namin. Kasama namin si Santa. Alin, hawak mo. Hawak. Ayan, ganyan lang. Ayan guys, let's start our tour. So, where we're gonna go?
Love the hat.
Oh, thank you. Anything to distract from the face.
You must wear the proper shoes because it's slippery. Yan, umuulan na siya.
Alright guys, gonna pause here for just a second. We spin around. Way up in the clouds there, there's a big mountain. We can't even see the very top of it right now, but later on, hopefully, we'll see a little bit more. It's got a big white cap to it. It's called Rainbow Mountain. And that's actually where Whistler's drinking water comes from. So down in the village where most people are staying, the hotels and all of that, a lot of them have windows facing that mountain on the west side of the valley, and you can be pouring a glass of water out of the tap and actually seeing which glacier it comes from while you're drinking it. So pretty lucky to have that here. So top up your water bottles, take it home with you, we don't mind. And yeah, just know that it's very safe and some of the cleanest, freshest water you'll probably ever drink. Down below, this big silver building here, that's our refrigeration plant. So what we do in late September, early October is we'll turn that on, get the turbines running in there, and what they'll do is plumb ammonia from there underneath us here and into all of this silver piping that you see there. It gets plumbed way up to the top, which is 1.5 kilometers above us right now. And it's also getting plumbed into the concrete, which the track is made of, in smaller cylindrical pipes. Once it's flowing through it amongst the concrete for about 3 days, it's nice and cold. The concrete's really cold, and then we can form the ice. So on the other side where we're going, what they do then is just spray a fine mist of water up and down over that concrete. It will form as I'll keep layering it up till they've got about 1.5 inches in thickness. And after, it's about what they want. It's about 15 to 20 individuals that work on this track all season long, from early morning to late evening, and in between the runs when lots is happening, to scrape it up and down, back and forth, try to get it as smooth and as fast and as safe as possible. So the reason it costs so much to run this track, two big things and lots of little things after that. Refrigeration, lots of refrigeration, and Whistler is a little bit warmer than most places that have a track like this throughout our winters. So we refrigerate more than other places. After that, the labor of that track crew, working day and night sort of thing, and then after that, like I said, all the little things, commentary, timekeepers, first aid responders, guest services, all the equipment, all the people and transportation it needs to take all the athletes and their sleds back up to the top. It really, really does add up quick. Come on down a little further. Now this time here gives you a bit of an idea of what the sports are at a sliding centre. I know everyone's probably not as familiar as I am, so I'll just quickly go over them. We've got bobsled up the top left there, skeleton down below, and then luge over here on the back feet first. So they do a 2- and 4-person bobsled. They do one-person skeleton all the time. It's always a one-person sport. And then luge here, they do a one-person luge, but they also do a 2-person luge. Now, one of the most unique things that people like myself and you guys can try while you're here in Whistler are these two. From the 17th of this month, so what's that, another 10 days or so, you're able to come up here and be a passenger in the bobsled, not from the very top, from the highway up, turn 6 down to turn 16 where we're going. You'll have a professional driver sitting in the front, up to 3 of you can sit in the back. You already have your helmet on, you're already in the sled, and they just